Hey folks, the key in becoming better in solving Python problems, either in HackerRank, on LeetCode, or whatever you're doing, is doing more. Make sure you spend enough time in solving more problems and start pretty easy. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself some time, be patient, and just keep doing it. Consistency is the key. So I'm just going to solve this one. Is pretty easy. I'm pretty sure a lot of you could have easily done this yourself, but I'm just teaching you how to think rather than, ChatGPT can easily do that. Yes, of course, ChatGPT can easily do this one, but it's about you. You are on a journey to becoming the ChatGPT of the industry that you are in now, or the industry of the future that you are intending to become professional in. So let's listen to this one. But before I do that, if you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. I am so happy to have you here on this channel. So like always, I've got my Jupyter notebook on the right-hand side for me to explain how to solve this. And I've got the HackerRank on the left-hand side. This question is Mod Divmod with 98.97% accuracy and success in solving this problem. Let's go ahead and hit solve challenge. For now, I'll just extend this screen and I'll run you through what the task is. One of the built-in functions of Python is divmod. Just remember Python 2, which I believe none of you really use it right now, but if you're on Python 2, there must be some different instructions. But for Python 3, a lot of this task and these functionalities still apply. So divmod is a built-in function, which means that when you install Python, divmod will be in the installation package. So you don't have to import it. Now, which takes two arguments, A and B. It takes two numbers, for example, 177 and 10, and returns a tuple containing the quotient of A and B. I'll show you what quotient is, and then the remainder of A. Let me show you on my Jupyter notebook. If you've got number 177 and you are asking how many times number 10 exists in 177, back in time you would take a piece of pen and paper and you would say, okay, 177 divided by 10, there are 17 times 10 in 177, because if I show you down here, 17 times 10 equals 170, and the remainder is 7. So the quotient will be 17, and the remainder will be 7. Let me repeat that. 17 times 10 equals 170. Plus 7, it is 177. So what divmod really does is that when you say, hey, divmod of 177 and 10, it will give you exactly what I was trying to show you. This is the quotient, and this is the remainder. So the divmod of 177 and 10 is 17 and 7. What is the task here though? Read in two integers A and B. So we will be given two integers from the user and print 3 lines. The first line is the integer division between A and B. If you're using Python 2, that will be a different thing. The second line is the result of the modulo operator, which gives you the remainder. And the third line is the actual divmod. What is the input format? The first line contains the first integer, or A. The second line contains the second integer, which is B. As an example, we will be given 177 and 10. This one will be the integer division. This one will be the modulo operator, or the remainder. And this is the divmod. So should be pretty easy. Let me show you how would I code this in my Jupyter lab and then paste it back into HackerRank. For me to take arguments from the user, let me make this one just a bit bigger. For me to receive A from the user, I will use the input function. But if you haven't already seen my video on input function, the link is up the top right. That tells you that input function, whatever you give it to, it will convert to a string. Even if you give a number, input function converts it to a string. So I need to put an int function to sandwich this and convert it to a number. I will do the same and take an input from the user and convert it to an integer. If I run that, I will be running the exact example from HackerRank. So I'll give you 177 for A, and I'll give you number 10 for B. Now, I need to print 3 lines: the integer division, the modulo operator, and the div mod. So line number 1, I want you to print A integer division with B, and I want you to print A modulo B, and I want you to print div mod of A and B. Let me print the 3 arguments, and you will see that I have printed 17, which is this one. I have printed 7 and 17 and 7, which is exactly the output HackerRank is expecting me to print. So what I will do, I'll take these 2 lines and I will copy them and paste them here. I will copy and paste the next 3 lines, and I will run the code and hope for the best. It says, congratulations, 1 sample test has passed, but that's not the end of the story. I need to submit the code and check if every test will run. And that was successful. If you liked this video and you find it useful, please share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and maybe just hit the like button. Thank you.